Sorry about that. Have to get to unmute. Uh, Jeez. Falling apart here. Okay, I think I'm getting set up here. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Oh, this is how Friday mornings go. Okay. I think I can go here. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Hi, Debbie. How are you? I hope you're feeling well. Faith says it all. Good morning. How are you? A little good morning hangout, maybe some wrestling, a little fun. Denise is here. Hi, Denise. How are you? Oh, man. All right. Whew. All right, give me just a second. What a way to start a show, huh? With complete babble and nothing. I just got off work just a bit ago, and I hadn't set any of this stuff up. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do Friday morning, and then I got home and said, okay, we'll put this together and see what happens. and I got stuff put together for Friday night. People watch tonight, so that should be fun. And then tomorrow afternoon at 12:30, we're going to return to What the Hells, look at the brand new characters that are out there with legally liable lips, and see how that goes. And then Saturday, we will have people watch again Saturday night. Nancy, my anxiety is over the roof the closer to surgery day, which is Wednesday. Nancy, surgery day. What are we having surgery on, Nancy? I hope it goes well. I hope everything goes well for you, Nancy. I haven't had to have surgery in a while now. I had, I don't know if I told you this. I don't pay attention often, if ever, when uterine cancer. Well, oh my goodness, Nancy. Well, I'm wishing you all the best and all the prayers from our end over here. And we will definitely be praying for you there, and hopefully surgery is successful. I don't pay attention much when I go to the doctor. When I had a neck surgery, I went in. I might have told you the story. I can't remember, but I went in and had neck surgery. I was talking to my folks the next day, and my mom was like, well, who's going to the doctor? Or who's the doctor that's doing the surgery, or the neurosurgeon or whatever? I said, I didn't catch his name. And she's like, well, don't you think you should, check and see if he's a good doctor? And I was like, well, when I went into the doctor's office, he knew right away where my neck was. So I knew he was pretty darn good. He was one of the best because he didn't need a chart or anything. He just knew right where my neck was. And then I was like, he's got to be a good one. So then we proceeded forward. So that's how Just J Hip tells if you're a good doctor or not. If you can locate the part of my body that needs surgery. But it was funny though. There was no rehab on my neck surgery. I had 5-level neck surgery, and they didn't do any rehab. She's like, hey, it'll just heal over time, and it'll work itself out. But it did. So yeah. Hi, Maria's here. Happy to see you here. Everyone's filing in here. Oh, it was a busy week. I tell you, on what was it, Wednesday, when we did our Wednesday stream, I worked that double shift on Tuesday night into Wednesday afternoon, and then I came home and I just stayed awake. So I worked those 16 hours, and then I just stayed awake for the stream, and I was beat from all that. I was probably up almost 24 straight hours, and I finally got some sleep and got all caught up. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Work was crazy last night. Bunson's here. Hi, Bunson. Denise Vance is here. Good morning. Work was crazy last night. The place that I work, at the railroad, they're doing a cutover, and Chicago Metra is going to start handling their own stuff. But they've contracted us out to still dispatch and stuff because they can't handle it. But we're no longer taking on all the railroad employees out there. They have to go to actual Metra and be paid by Chicago rather than UP. So it was a mess last night. I did this transfer of all these employees over, and it was crazy. So, but that's railroad life. It's what we do. But yeah, luckily I had some help. There was 3 people working on my desk with me, so I had a lot of backup, so that was good. All the managers were there for this as well, for this cutover. But it was a thing. Kept us busy. I caught the Fleabags last night, and they had Fat John's Feast was on there. He seemed quite chipper. I didn't think he was going to be quite chipper, but he was quite chipper. But boy, that guy's really, him and Boner Crusher, they always have things to say. Like Boner Crusher was talking about all these horrible things that's happened to Dick Lickman's channel, and because it got struck for his revenge corn that he always puts out. And it's like, really, you're feeling bad for Dick Lickman, the convicted felon? Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about that. But Denise, well, I have to watch the Fleabags. I have to do it for you, so I can give you a recap on Wednesdays and Saturdays of what happened, and I can give you my own replay of what happened. And I play all the characters, and I give you a shortened rundown from their 4-hour stream. I cut it down to about 4 minutes, so you know everything that happened on the show. The new lady, I'm liking her a lot. She is interesting. She put out a press release yesterday, I guess. I don't know what that thing was, but Rugu Mama sent it over to me. It was almost unreadable from my end, but maybe we'll get to that also tomorrow at 12:30. But don't forget, we got People Watch tonight. How fun is People Watch? I heard Skid Row is back up, so we'll have a whole new thing to watch. Let me see if it's up today, just so I know that it's still around. Let's see here. Most viewed. Let me scroll down and see. Elbow Room's up there. Let me see if Skid Row is back again. Given the area, it doesn't surprise me that the cam was down. Someone probably attacked it or something like that. Poor Skid Row. It's fallen off of the most watched all of a sudden. So now they're making me actually search for these guys. Skid Row. Oh, there we go. We'll pull it up. I'm just gonna see. Oh, it's just temporarily offline again. Well, we may not have it. Yeah. Someone probably peed on it. I don't know. Shorted it out or something like that. That's freaking crazy. but yeah, we'll definitely be doing People Watch for sure. It's always fun. I did invite Megan. I don't know if Megan will make it though. I think she might do a trucking stream, maybe Saturday or Friday night at some point. I don't know, but she said she might be over, she might not. Just kind of depends on what she ends up doing, but it'll be fun. We'll do some People Watching. I like to mix it up a little bit. It's kind of weird watching those other channels, the anti-health ecosystem, because none of their channels do anything different. Ray Bone Crusher is probably about the most diverse, because sometimes he'll sing a song. I mean, that's it. That's all he gives you. But it's either that or then just talking about his yard, or bashing on Jeremy Hells and everyone else. I mean, that's all he does. But he's got the most diverse channel. The rest of them, it's just straight up bashing Jeremy Hells, and I don't know what they're going to do when this deal's over. I really don't know where they're going to go from here. But yeah, we'll see. But I do like the new lady. She's interesting. When I say like, I mean she's horrible to watch and she's disgusting to look at. But It's a new character. I like the new character in the game of this little sitcom we have called, what the hell's anti hell's ecosystem. It's an interesting group of cats there. They're all vile, but yes, there's something to watch. There's something okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Give me one sec. All right, I'll shut down that. And we'll share the screen. I do have. Oh, I was going to tell you this. I shouldn't. I shouldn't destroy the surprise, but in the next week or so, I'll have some videos up of a new sponsor. We have two sponsors here, Liquor Beaver Company, and they're actually going to have a commercial, I believe, to be played on the stream. So I think that's going to be out maybe by next Wednesday night stream. And then we have a new company as well. Let me see. Rogue Mama sent me something on this new company that is also going to be, or is also going to be a sponsor now. Let me see if I can grab their name. It's a shame it's my new sponsor, and I can't pull up and I can't remember their name, but I want to get it right. It's Dickens Polka Cunts, and it's investigations, bail bonds, check cashing, and pawn is what they do there. I don't know a ton about them. It started as Harry Cunts and Company, but then it has moved on and changed its name to Dickens Polka Cunts, is my understanding. So we will be sharing. I don't know if they're going to have a video or just a stream or just a logo for me to share. But yeah, we have new stuff and new sponsors. So that's always exciting to get new sponsors to the show. And everyone knows Beaver Liquor Company. If you want to make a purchase from them, don't forget parking is in the rear. They do want me to make sure I make that clear. Nancy says, I hope the judge finds them to the point where they have to shut up. It's so fun watching Tug uncover so much stuff with, actually, Shara, everything that she shares that comes out is really interesting and diverse. Although, as you know, I don't read court documents like they do. I bash on the players in the game and then I bail. But yeah. And yes, Debbie, I hope you're feeling better soon. I hope you get to feeling better. Hopefully the doctor was able to solve something there. I've had similar. Well, I'm not similar. I had other problems too with allergies. My allergies are so bad that my eyes will water to the point that my eyes will turn so red. But I'm not talking about my eyeballs. I'm talking about all around my eyes. My allergies get so bad that in a matter of 3 or 4 hours, I will go from looking completely normal to where I look like I should belong on Skid Row or Kensington Ave. I look like that's where I belong. Hey, good morning, Lisa Hines is here. Hi, Lisa. I think last week where we paused was on episode 22. And of course, we're not going to watch all of the episodes for the wrestling. I mean, because we're just working our way through to see where they're at today. Or, to get all caught up in where they're at. And we'll see how the kids are doing. Let's see. Let's move forward here to, well, that one they have ropes already. Do we want to go? Yeah, we could go that far. We'll go to, that's a short one. That's a short one. We'll go all the way. Geez, boys, they put all these short ones out. That's okay. We can do short ones. Let's go to episode 35. And pause it. I'm gonna mute it. Every single one of these streams that I do on the wrestling, they all get demonetized immediately, or within like a week, because they'll grab. If I grab 5 seconds of the damn music, it's immediately demonetized, and I'm like, well, I don't care. It's a small stream. It's no big deal. No, Debbie, I knew you didn't abandon me. Yes, if you're sick, you take care of yourself. And I'll hold down the fort over here. That's for sure. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see. Let's hit play there. I got it on mute for now. I'll unmute it in a little bit. I'll see where we're at with the sound and the volume and everything. We'll just let their music go through because they got a little intro. See, now they have a ring. Look at this, folks. We have moved up to a ring. We had the tarp with the plywood, and then it moved on to now where they have an actual ring. And trust me, folks, it gets better from here. Now we got some real wrestling moves that are going on. They're getting a little bit more intense. So yeah, this should be an interesting one. We'll see how this goes now that their intro is done. Let's see what they got to say.
Tonight, I'm gonna have a ladder match with Jarrett the Ferret for the Tennessee State Championship, and I'm gonna do anything that I can because I am the best.
Well, their intros are finally a little weird. They don't have the crowd this week. Gail finally caught a live. Well, Gail, you better catch a live tonight if you can, because we're going to have people watch tonight, which is always fun. Friday's just a little hangout with just Jay. All right, they got to have their intro music. If they could just get rid of the intro music, then just Jay Hip could promote them even better, even though at this point they should be promoting me because they're much bigger than me. But this is the Atomic Titan. And, well, he's vaping, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But we got some sort of a ladder match here, I think is what we got going on. We'll let Atomic get in there in the ring. Now let's see. I think the music is done.
Let's jump.
And here we go. We're gonna have some wrestling, and well, keep it safe, kids. That's all I can say. Keep it
to
safe.
the new-ish TBW. Tonight we have Atomic Titan versus Jarrett the Ferret. Oh my God, they're locking up. And this is the new location of Tennessee Backyard Wrestling.
Hi, Tammy, how are you?
Tonight, this is a ladder match hanging above for the Tennessee State Backyard Wrestling Championship. As Atomic Titan,
I'm going to tell you, his first moves are a little weak.
The Young Guns Invitational
ran into the guy
and is now the Tennessee State champion, as he was the Hot Shot Troy Ventrese, but now he is the Hot Shot Atomic Titan. Anyways, here we go. This should be a very good match. And he hits him. They're gonna
so Atomic Titan, he's the champion.
Yeah,
that big boy's gonna squash him. Atomic, let me tell you,
hitting him.
Atomic Titan, he can hold his own even with the big boys. It's been amazing.
The Young Guns Invitational was really good. Thanks to EBW for letting
audio. We have
do
a
that
ring
tournament with
upgrade. I've moved up
for the Tennessee State Championship. Now, this is the mid-card championship. Episode 36
and now
coming this week will be. There will be a world title match.
They aren't the best for
like an 8-man, 9-man, whatever.
But
it will be a tables match, I believe.
I like that they got the posts in
or
the
something
ground,
like that.
They
we will have the tag team championships
Whatever.
on the line. We will have the Tennessee State Championship on the line. Whoever comes out as the winner tonight. Oh my God, super kick.
That's crazy.
And maybe a hardcore championship match, and maybe possibly even some single matches with no titles on the line, and as a new debuting TBW
are starting to really improve as well.
Whoever
I can mute him.
wins tonight will probably take on Redneck Mayhem.
Yeah, I can do the talking here. We're getting the ladder set up. That's Atomic Titan. I didn't catch the other guy's name. It's alongside of the ladder there, sir. He's climbing up. Oh, you can see they have a line there across, and the belt is on the line, on the clothesline hung up there. So, okay, so this is a ladder match. You got to climb the ladder to get the belt. Okay, well, that should be something. And thank you for everyone who came over from on the Deep Ends stream. Thank you for that. I've been subscribed to Mo for a long time, but I hardly ever catch her lives. I catch Shizzy, and I catch her maybe once a week at best. But I would like to catch her more if I could. Oh, Atomic Titan going for a big move there. Oh, it's a little turtle roll there. I don't know what that thing was, but it was something. No, that's fine, Lisa. I wasn't sure how loud it was on that end, or if we were talking over each other. But no, that's perfect, Lisa. That's fine. It's easier for me to watch it muted. Maybe I won't get in trouble this week. Not that I get in trouble. This is no big deal. Okay, so we got the ladder back in the ring. All right, we're going to give this a whirl again. One thing I've noticed in this one, there's no referee. I think, and they keep climbing up the wrong side of the ladder. The other side of the ladder is where you're supposed to climb up, I believe. I think they're on the wrong side. We're going to hope in future streams that these kids can learn how to use the ladder appropriately. They keep going off of the wrong side of the ladder. But, that kid looks like he works for Domino's Pizza. He's the Domino's guy. All right, we're on the top rope. Oh, there we go. We had an elbow drop down to the down on Domino's. Hi, Faves. Glad you're here, Faves. Thank you. You don't have to apologize to me, Faves. You'll be here when you get here. I'm really liking this ring upgrade, though. I do like that. I just hope that they catch on that the side of the ladder you walk on is the other side. I don't know that the other rails are going to hold these kids, but maybe. We'll see. There could be an injury here. Domino's just takes down Atomic Titan. He's got basically so far one move. He runs into Nitro, and then, oh no, we got a second move. Look at that. It's a twirling slam. Domino's having the time of his life here. I'm liking Domino. Okay, you're on the wrong side of the ladder, dude. He can't figure it out. He didn't even hit him with the ladder. He missed. We need an adult here. An adult to explain the ladder here, because this is not working. And trust me, when you see where they are today, you'll be stunned. But we're going to work through it together. That's what we're going to do. Now, as you can see, we got an arm bar here for, well, I don't know what that is. It wasn't arm bar. Now it's a new thing, a face hold or something. I don't know what this is. Yeah, they definitely need adult supervision to these. Especially now that we've added in ladders. This could get. I hope they have insurance at that property. Oh, a crossface. Philip Craft says it's a crossface. He did the crossface. Okay. We have 29 here, but 19 likes. Hit up that like. Hit up that like. Don't. He's just saying how they have insurance. Well, I don't know if they do. This is one of those deals where if you get majorly injured, it's like, well, it's kind of on you. You were wrestling. Ouch. I'm a little confused about the basketball hoop there, because did they play basketball in the grass? That seems like it wouldn't be much fun. I don't know if that thing gets a whole lot of use. Domino's Pizza goes down. Let's see if they're going to figure out this ladder and which side to climb up. We got a lot of kicks to the face here going on Domino's. Atomic Nitro really taking it to him here. Or Atomic Titan. I call him Atomic Nitro. Atomic Titan. 29 likes and 30 here. Now we're talking. Only one person is slacking. It's probably me. Maybe I didn't like my own video. I'll give myself a like on the way out because I don't have my YouTube pulled up. Philip got injured with some backyard wrestling. He messed up his shoulder. It can happen, Philip. They still can't figure out the ladder. He's gonna get well. All right, we have a winner. The referee is gonna no referee. Domino's Pizza lost. He had a good time. We'll check out another one. We don't have to stop there. All right. Well, we were there. So, boo on you, YouTube, making me scroll all the way down through all of this. Oh, boo on you, YouTube. I mean, get it together. I got 800 scrolls. Well, we're YouTube can't just make this easy for me and go right back to where I was. No, they got to make me scroll down. We went to episode 33. Some of these episodes now are a little shorter because they're just one match. Oh, this one looks interesting. 39 looks really interesting. We got a couple big boys in there. Let's give that one a try. All right. We are up and running. Yeah, this one looks really interesting because we got a lot of new players in the game. They have a full roster now. They have a full roster. If you go to their current stream, they have merchandise. They have each of their characters has their own page you can go to. Let's see what we got going on here. My wrestling these days is getting the fitted sheet on the bed. That's wrestling for anybody. He's getting the sheet on the bed. We're trying to fold them. How do you fold? How do you fold those fitted sheets? They make it so complicated. Did I miss somebody? Oh, Nemesis is here. She Nemesis is here. Hi, how are you this morning? All right, we got another new wrestler. I don't know who this one is. It's not Atomic, or that's not who's Fat Asian. Fat Asian's still around though. Fat Asian to this day, 8 years later, still wrestling in the pros. In the Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. Now we have, that's Atomic Titan, but now he's wearing a mask again. He started off, if you remember the first episode we watched, he started off in a mask. And now it looks like maybe he's moving back to a mask. I don't know. And then here's this big voice coming in here. This should be interesting. Let's see how this goes. If it's not, I don't know. I got to see what that kid's shirt says. That looks like an interesting shirt. I got to figure out that. We might have a few different people in this match. This might be a 3 or 4-way match. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's a 4-way match. Anything can happen. Oh, boy. It's already getting a little crazy. Atomic's getting beat down, sort of, I guess, with a bunch of completely missed kicks and punches. But yeah, Biscuit Boy is in Tennessee. That's Biscuit Boy. I don't know who the guy in the long hair is. That might be the ref, but did they lose the referee shirt? They need to find the referee shirt again because, now we just got this long-haired guy. He was in a band called Blind Melon later on in his life. I believe. I don't. Well, audio. I know somebody else. You know what? That might be a young. Let me see. This over here is a young Dick Lickman. This was during his athletic days of wrestling. A young Dick Lickman in the ring. So that's interesting. And the guy on the ground is even younger. That is a younger Fat Town's Feast. So you can see they started off wrestling and then have moved on to just being vile people on the internet. So yeah, I shouldn't say that about these young kids. This is back testing backyard wrestling, and I like them. I think he's too skinny for the shirt. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that could be. The shirt might fall off of him. That could be. This is like really though. Yeah, it's a moob splash. That's not good. You never want the moob splash. So there we had a run into. It might have been like a shoulder thing. I don't know. The kid without a shirt on is kind of dancing around a little bit. Is he wrestling or the ref? What is he doing? I don't know. This group of kids, though, it's a very diverse group. You got a long-haired guys, some big guys, some skinny guys, a bunch of different haircuts. For wrestling, you have to have a diverse group, or it's not going to work. Oh, Kevin Sheely, we have ropes, posts. Good morning, Kevin Sheely. We have ropes, we have posts, we have ladders. Kevin, you just missed the ladder match. We had a ladder match, Kevin. You totally missed it. Hold on. Skinny kid better not stand behind the corner pole. They may use him as a prop. It could happen. It could happen. I wish I knew the ages of these kids. I mean, I want to say 16 at this point because there seems to be a bunch of cars around. So I'm going to say 15, 16, maybe not the kid in the blue shirt. He looks like he's 12. But yeah, Kevin, get in there. Kevin, get in there. You can go and wrestle with them. Yeah. Okay. It seems like Atomic Titan is taking a huge brunt of this. Okay, he kicks out of that one. Okay, only got a 2 count there. This is like the big on the littles now. The big guys are taking on the little guys now. Oh man, that was a back moob splash. The guy in the white shirt just gave him a back move splash with that. The moves were bouncing from the front to the back, and he just pummeled the kid in the face. That's not good. That's not good. That's why, if don't say Paul, a dancing minister might show up. Yeah. And she would be quite the audience for this, though, in terms of she'd be a good cheerleader. I mean, because she's noisy. So, okay. Well, hold on. It looks like these 2 big boys are now teaming up on the little guys. That's not right. I don't know what he just did. That doesn't look good for anybody. Nobody won with that one. That's for sure. Okay, well, let's see here. We got Atomic Titan. He's still taking the brunt of this, I think. Everyone wants a piece of Atomic Titan. He can't catch a break in this one. Oh, he just threw him into that guy. And, well, Atomic might be down for the count. We had a whirling. Oh, hang on. That wasn't much of a kick out there by the kid in the blue shirt. That was kind of funny. Oh, Tracy, you know what? There's a young lady named Laura Owens. I should send her this way because she has her pickings here, I think. Yeah, we got a brand new ring, Kevin. This is all new. I don't know if it's concrete. It still seems to be a little spongy. But yeah, if we could get I will send this over to Gingras later and let him know to send this to his client, that we have some potential hookups. The ref not even focusing. Oh, we had another kick out. Sort of. Yeah, Faves, I sent her some flowers. I haven't heard back yet or anything like that on if there's going to be a connection or not. I mean, it seems promising, though, because, you know, I'm nice and I've always been friendly to her and said nice things about her. So it wouldn't surprise me. Atomic Titan with the jumping knee thing. That was a thing. Oh, Titan's trying to pick up the kid in blue. Oh, they're going to double team pick him up. Let's see if his buddy's going to come say, I don't know what they're intending to do with that move. But now the kid in white, he just pummeled them all from behind. He just sandwiched them by himself. Titan again takes another one of those knee falls. And he kicks out. He kicks out again. The referee is doing a really poor job. He should have tied his hair back. I don't think he can see very well. But yeah, he needs to get in the game a little bit better. Oh man, we just had, I don't know what that move was by Atomic, but yeah, he just speared him. He speared him, they call that. Yeah, Faves. Yeah, Faves. Audio. We're, as a team, we're gonna have to head over there and give the ref some give him a haircut, a public haircut, because that thing's pretty moppy, and yeah, it needs some work. It needs some work. Although I can't say in my younger days, I had plenty of friends that probably had hair just like that. But yeah, give them a hair bow. Yeah, or some barrettes or something. I don't know. He can have some stuff. Well, we're back to Atomic Titan. Some scrunchies. you know where he could get some scrunchies. He could go to the Elbow Room in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There's a bunch of ladies there who like the scrunchies. So we're kind of tying it all together. Give him a guitar. He looks like Angus Young. Yes, he does. He does. That's the guitar player from. Is it AC/DC? Did I get that right? I hope I got that right. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. You'll have to correct me. I'm a little off my game. Okay, AC/DC. I was right. Atomic is still trying to pick up the big boy in blue. And it's never working out. He's over 2 on that one now. Can't quite do it by himself. Yes, it's always nice when Debbie Webb is back around. Debbie, hope you stay feeling better. And hopefully you can join us maybe later tonight if you're not busy. For some people watch, that's always a good time. Friday mornings are just my pull your shorts up. Yes, pull your shorts up, please. Friday mornings are just a good time to hang out for a little while and see what's going on and check these kids out. Denise says, I'll see you later on tonight. I have to get some stuff done today. We go get some stuff done today. Thanks for coming by, Denise. I appreciate it, as always. Dwayne Rapp is here. We almost have a full moon. Well, we got half a moon, that's for sure. We got half a moon and part of Saturn as well. There's a whole lot going on there. Or I mean Uranus. That's it. We got part moon and part Uranus going on there. It's not going well. That wasn't even a kick out. Like the ref stopped counting and then he kicked out. They need to work on that. Boy, the guy in the white, he's got a belly on him, doesn't he? He just has a belly on him. That's a belly. He's got a, we'll just say he's got a Lickman on him. That's what he's got. He's got a Lickman. Over the top rope. Now that's the first time we've seen that. Over the top rope. Atomic is injured. Atomic Titan looks injured. He's shaken up. Now we just got the two big boys left. I think when you go over the top rope, you are out of the match. So now we just got the two big boys in the fight. They're locking it up. I don't know. Who do you think's gonna win? I'm gonna go with the guy in the white. I'm going with white guy. Well, not the white guy. They're both white, but the guy in the white T-shirt. I'm going with Bigger Lickman in this one. Oh, we got a clothesline. That might do it. That was a powerful clothesline. It's get count, ref. What are you doing? What is this ref doing? Get in. Jeez Louise, worst referee in the world. He can't put on a referee shirt. He couldn't pull his hair back. He's now clearly not into this. That was not a splash. That was I don't know what you call that, but that was just a stumble at best. It was not a splash. I mean, there were a lot of waves. I'll say that. There was a lot of waves, but I'm not going to say that was a splash. But these kids are great. They could be doing anything in the world right now. They could be causing problems. They could be getting in trouble, but no, they're doing this. So I will always give them all the props in the world. Yeah, that was more of a bounce, Lisa. Thank you. That was a bounce. Yeah, Faves. 1, 2. We have a winner. I called it right. We had a winner. White shirt, white T-shirt wins. Dick Lickman. Well, pint-sized Dick Lickman wins this one. Congratulations, pint-sized Lickman. That was great. I called this one correct. I don't think I've ever been right before, but finally I called one. Oh, that was a good match. We'll watch one more this morning. Let's watch one more, if you don't mind. Let's watch one more. Maybe we'll check out a few cameras too, but let's watch one more. And see if we can catch another good one. See, this is what I'm talking about with YouTube. I was on a stream, and I don't want to just go to the very next match. I want to skip forward a little bit. But it keeps taking me to the very top of the screen, and then I got to scroll down and wait for it to load. And all this effort just to watch some backyard wrestling here. Come on. We're rolling. Okay, we're in the hundreds. All right, we're finally there. Well, sort of. We're still in the hundreds. Come on, load. Okay, we're almost there now. Well, maybe. They kind of number their stuff weird, which is kind of because there will be like 4 episode 108s. It's kind of odd, but you know, this is early on. They're still learning, just much like me. Scroll down. My YouTube. All right, we're almost there. We're in the 70s now. This is all right. Load it up here. Let's do it. This is 5 years ago. Okay, now we're getting there. Hey, YouTube is not working with me right now. This is so bad. I'm sorry, folks. I can't. It keeps popping me back to the top. Come on, YouTube. Come on. Jeez. Okay. Now I think we're finally getting there. Stop. All right. Well. Okay. No. Well. Well, I'm sorry, folks. This is not going well. I just ruined this whole thing. I'll back out of it. Let me see if I can go back in again, back to their playlist, and scroll over here. And see, YouTube is going really slow here for me. But we'll give it a try. If not, we'll hop around and watch some people. We can do other things. Yeah, see, it's not loading their stuff here. I'll give it one more chance. Okay. Okay. We might get there. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to go a little further into the thing. All right. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get one. All right. Load it up, YouTube. Come on. Load it up. Maybe. I don't know. YouTube's not being friendly right now. All right. Episode 55, 53, 51. Okay, we're coming back to. Oh, what was that? Was this a new character? Yeah, like that. All right. We just watched episode 39. Let's move forward. Let's see what else we got. Oh, well, this looks like we went back to the old ring. I don't want to do. I want to. Oh boy, Tessie Backyard Wrestling. This one might be a good one. What did we do to the ring here? Play. Well, folks, boy, I don't know. YouTube's not really giving it to me today. I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna go people watch for a few minutes because yes, I gave it a try. We watched 2 matches. We'll get back to them. Don't worry. We're not gonna go away from that. Let's see what there's anything. Let's go check out Kensington. Well, that'll get us primed for tonight. Oh wait, is 45 playing? Maybe we can watch 45. Play. I've lost interest. I've lost interest with them. Let's go see if we can. It could be my internet. Maybe my internet's going slow. I don't know. I paid my bill. Let's go. Kensington. Oh, Kensington's loading. Oh boy, this is looking bad over here. We'll pull this down. I lost interest in those kids because it's just because the stream's not going well. Stuff. We'll get back to them next week. As always, let's go see what's going on over here. We don't got people walking around. It's always a good time. It looks a little messy. Cleanup crew hasn't got it. Yeah, we're going to lose our sponsor. Beaver Liquor Company is going to leave us. This is awful. I completely screwed it up. No, YouTube wasn't loading their videos at all, and it was taking too long. And Jay was Just J-Hip was a little bit patient and said, "Nah, I'll get back to you kids next Friday. Let's check it out then." But we saw 2 fights. Let's see what we see over here. Oh, this is an interesting character. I wonder what this guy's doing. Oh, now I feel bad. He really doesn't look like he's doing well. Well, no, he's just trying to get his lighter. Oh, he's just trying to light his smoke. He's okay. Yeah, he's okay. We got our leaners up here. A couple people hanging out on the stoop here. Green cone. I still want to know what's going on with the green cone. And what is this guy doing? What is he got? Is he playing a flute or something? What is that? Or she. I want to say he. It could be he or she. I don't know at this point. A lot of action. We got a lot of action going on over here to this morning. This is kind of exciting. It's a little dirty though. If we get there won't be twerkers out till later on Bunsen, all right? Just hang on. Oh, it's just a big pixie stick. Oh, so wait, is that the expert? The expert's over there. The expert with his pixie stick. Okay, so the expert is on Kensington Ave. We can confirm that now. Babes, it wasn't user error. It was YouTube was having a problem, not just J-Hip. Just J-Hip had it all together. I was doing it all. All right, we got a lot of people walking around. We got this guy here. You see, sometimes you get some normal people there, and then we yell out "Norm" because he seems normal. The guy at the bottom in the coat. Must be chilly there in Philly. You know, a lot of coats being worn. Well, that guy's just got a t-shirt on, but you know, he's wearing jogging pants. Yeah, let's go back. I wonder what happened to the red mailbox. We still got lights flashing on this thing that nobody knows what it is. I wish we knew. I wish somebody could just tell me. The needle depository. It could be. In the cleaning crew, let's see, it is 9:23 there. Get over here already. I don't think they get there till 10. Cleaning crew usually gets there at 10. You haven't noticed the dirt until now? No, Maria, this is the first time I noticed it was a little dirty. We got another lady holding up the blue mailbox, though. That's a popular mailbox. I would not be within 10 feet of that mailbox. That's how you get, you know, I don't know, rabies or something. Or that's how you get lice. Even a bald guy like me, that's how you get lice. Oh, these poor addicted pigeons. Look at the poor addicted pigeons. It's so dark over there in the daylight. Yeah, it is dark. Yet they did replace the red box that's gone. Somebody stole it. So they stole the red box. It's gone. The red mailbox. There used to be a red mailbox. I'll point it out right here. There used to be a red mailbox there, and you can see where it was sitting. And it is now gone and been replaced with gray mailbox of sorts, or needle depository, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's something. But good eye, Kevin, catching that the red mailbox is now a gone thing. I like the guy on the stoop there. He's kind of dancing. He's got some beats. He's singing. He's enjoying his time, hanging out with that lady or guy she's been bending over for quite a while. Is she maybe caring for a child or something? And that is that a stroller? I don't know. You have to tell me what the heck that thing is. Oh no! Don't fall over, white pants. White pants, lady. Don't fall over. Stay upright. Oh no! Oh no! Stay upright, lady. Don't do it. Oh, she's straightening herself out a little bit. Oh boy, she does look like maybe she's a little mid poop there. I don't know. That's yoga. That's how they do yoga there. It's a different style of yoga. I'll look and I'll see if there's anything happening on the other camera. Let me scroll down. I don't want to miss any action. Other side, well, we got some action here too. We can take a peek. We got some people hanging out. Now the lady in the red, she's just wondering what time this business is opening up, and she's like waiting. Hi, Dangerous Waves. How are you? Leaners never fall down. No, they don't. It's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah, the lady in the red, she's just waiting for the shop to open because she wants to buy, maybe some whatever's in there. Possibly. Does she not have shoes on? That seems dangerous in itself, Dangerous Waves. She doesn't look like, well, maybe she has shoes. Maybe they're just hand shoes. I'm not sure. Yeah, she might have some shoes on. Well, it's a little dirty over there. A little bit of litter. You know what they should do? They should put a couple trash cans out. I would suggest that. Maybe put some trash cans out. That could help. It's one of the things I noticed. I don't see a lot of public trash cans in this area on this side of the street. That's probably the problem there. So they just don't have enough trash cans. Oh, gray shirt guy looks interesting. He's don't ask him to walk a straight line. It ain't gonna happen. Gray shirt guy. He can't stop looking backwards. Well, look where you're going, sir. You're gonna trip over people. I think he's interested in red shirt. I think he might want to try and hook up. I don't know. Is that guy peeing over there in the corner? Hold on. Is this guy peeing? This seems like he's peeing. I don't know what's going on here with this guy here, but I think he just peed. I don't know. He might be having trouble getting it out. No, he was just like, well, I'm just gonna pee here. Now he's gonna swat away some flies. A lot of flies over here. Just peed over here. Got his coffee, and now I'm guessing he's probably heading off to work. Probably heading off to work with. I believe he works with Yamaha Banker at the place. It's pretty active over here. Pretty active. Mules. Well, Debbie, I'm glad you can see again. You got a shot because you don't want to miss out on people watching. That's always a good time. Red Shirt's kind of the only female over here. She gets a lot of attention. The guys like her. To talk to the bee. Yeah, that could be. I was supposed to be saving this for tonight. It's funny though. Rugu Mama, she was messaging me the other day. She's like, Jay, Skid Row is back up. And she was watching it. And then she's like, God damn you, Jay. Because she was there for like hours watching Skid Row. And she's like, you've got me hooked. I'm like, well, you stay tuned, Rugu Mama. And you can watch with us on Fridays and Saturdays. Normally we would do a little bit of more wrestling today, but yeah, they were having problems over there. Giving his little man a peep talk. Shirtless guy's interesting here. I'm liking the vibe of shirtless guy. Yeah, he's not happy. Maybe someone's sitting in a spot. He can't get there. Coke guy is interesting too. He's got some interesting. This guy's a little interesting. This guy's hot and heavy. He's mad. I don't know what's going on, but he is not happy. This guy, he doesn't really seem with it. Now, see, I feel bad for this lady here because she almost seems like she's just normal. And boy, I would not be walking alone down here. but it's possibly a harmless crowd. Oh, I mean, they're active, they're interacting with each other, they're having a good time. So I kind of like that. No, I wouldn't say that, Audio. I wouldn't think, oh, you're really bringing a baby through this? Oh, no. That's not normal. No, he's not hopped up on anything. No, most of these guys are just hanging out, getting ready for work to start, is my guess. Like I said, I mean, we saw a couple of these guys. That guy just picked up his dog. He said, no, dog, it's not safe for you to walk on this concrete here. We'll find a different part of concrete for you to walk on, but definitely not over here. Okay, is this guy going to take his coat off or put his coat on? We're like mid-coat here. We're struggling on it. It's halfway. We're almost there. The question is, will he get this coat off before this stream ends? Or will he get this coat back on? I don't know. Anything can happen. Or will he end up tied up in a knot? It's possible. It is funny that any of those things I just said could happen. Man down. Did I miss it? Did we lose one? This is the first time I've ever seen anyone riding a scooter. I mean, normally, this guy's carrying a kid through here up in the white shirt up top. Wow. And coat is off. We got the coat off. It's 11 minutes to get that coat off. But, I don't think time matters so much. I think they got time. They're like, we got all day to try and get this coat off. I got the next 24 hours that I can work on this. The dog was way at the top. You missed the dog. It was way up with this guy who picked up his dog. Oh, no, he might have even been beyond that. But he picked up his dog and said, no, you can't be walking here, dog. You're going to get your paws dirty. Or you're going to end up stuck with something. but yeah, we had a little chihuahua walking through there if you missed it. The red girl here, she's all over the place. Now we're on the street. I wonder what's going on there. She might have went to buy a bottle of water or something, or getting ready for her shift at I don't know where she works. I think she works at a clothing store. yeah, Robert. Yeah, honey, I'm home. Sorry for that. See, one thing I'm confused though. See, this guy, why doesn't he lean up, or lady, whatever, lean up against the wall? Grab a little wall over here. It's much better than being out in the middle of the sidewalk. You can run over by that. And red lady now, what is she picking up off the ground? Or maybe she was putting a cigarette out on the ground. I'm not sure. Tough call there. This guy's got a lot of stuff in this backpack. He's been going through it for quite a while. I'm really interested in that. I wonder if we got anything going on the other side of the street. You can always check out. Well, you tell me. Should we stay here, or we go across the street for a little bit and see what's going on over there? Anything can happen. You tell me if you want to move over to the other street. We can't go to the bars. The bars aren't open now, kids. We do the bars tonight. All right, we're gonna bar hop tonight. All right, so we're not going to bars, and hopefully, Elbow Room Pub, Elbow Room Bar, hopefully they can get their stream together, because it kept giving us the spinny wheels last week. Even when Megan Fox was running, it was giving us spinny wheels. And during the live stream, what's this guy doing? He's rubbing his boob. His belly's hanging out. But yeah, I actually called during the live stream down to Elbow Room 3 times, and they did not answer their phone. So, yeah, maybe they'll get it together tonight, now that they know that they got some fans. Yes, we're in Philadelphia, Dave. Yep, Philadelphia. Whoever asked, we're in Philadelphia. Kevin, I'm about 90 minutes away from Philly, says Nancy. Well, Nancy, swing down there and wave hi on our stream tonight. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Stay safe. Stay safe. Don't do that, Nancy. Well, maybe do that. That would be fun. Oh, yeah. Red shirt is scored big. I think there's a deal going down with this car that just drove up. I think we got a deal going down here. It might be a deal. Not sure. That would be so amazing if Nancy was down there and waving at us at Kensington Ave. Maybe I'll pull up. I'll find a Baltimore one, and then I'll send you to Baltimore to be my on-screen reporter, and you can give me live in action. Maybe you could walk around and interview a couple of them, Nancy. Now that would be fun. We need a little bit more chat interaction and subscriber interaction in the places we share. So if you live in these areas, you are now required to go do on-screen reporting for Just JM. The pay is minimal, but the fun for the rest of us is always there. Pizza bites for breakfast, Robert. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. No, it's allowed. You know, they're not really good at the parallel parking here, actually. They all pull in like head first and then try working it out that way. That's not quite how you do it, but you know, it's a different city. I don't want to judge. We could pull up the bar one and have people do stuff in front of the camera. Well, you know, Faves, we had Sticky Widget there last week on Friday night, and then Sticky Widget went back on Saturday night. So he went 2 times in a row to Elbow Room, where we had Sticky Widget. I think we had Sticky, unless he was lying, but I don't think Sticky would lie to me. He would be there. It's a busy sidewalk. A lot of walking around down here. You know, we have a couple areas like that. Like when I drive to work, when I get down to, let's see, it's Leavenworth Street. When I get to 24th Street, and I always say, because there's all these people, well, I should say, but there's not this many people, but they're all walking around with shopping, or not shopping carts, with suitcases. And I'm like, this is the most traveled area of Omaha. Look at all of the traveling going on. I mean, it's a tourist attraction, apparently, with all of the suitcases. I'm a person who likes to tempt fate, but it's funny. I went down to this part of town because it's on the way to work, and one night I decided to see if God loves me. And so I pulled into this shady gas station, and I said, we're gonna see how much gas I can put into my car until I get too scared and run away. And I got $24 of gas put in my car before a group of individuals was walking, I would just say in my direction, but still 100 yards away. And I said, okay, I'm done getting gas. I'm gonna get out of here now. But that was me testing fate to see like how long I could withstand trying to get gas and meanwhile still being quite afraid. Let's see what's going on the other side of the street. Starting to die down a little over here. Let's see what's going on over there. If we got some, oh boy, we got this girl still doing her thing. This is an interesting one. She's got the backwards. She's doing the moonwalk now. The moonwalk. She's still leaning to the same side. She's a right side leaner. Boy, don't. Oh, she's doing the shuffle. I like that, doing the shuffle. I told you don't take the brown acid. It's a bummer. What's this lady wearing on her head? Or is that her hair? I would like to know what this lady is wearing on her head there. That's a thing going on there. That's a hat. And then we got Bendy Over Guy. Bendy Over Guy is doing what Bendy Over Guy does. He bends over. So that's something. It's Leslie. It's not. It might be Leslie. She's got her wig tucked up in the hat. The 45-degree shuffle. I wish I could go back in time. I don't know. I'll have to research this. I wish I could go back and watch and find out what happened to the red mailbox. Because I'm curious now. Was it stolen? Or, was it like maintenance week on the red mailbox? That would be kind of what I want to see. I got a question for the chat there. Tell me, have you ever ridden on a bus before? Like an actual a city bus before? There's a flashy thing. I'll tell you, I've never ridden a city bus before. Me and my friends were talking one time, and I was like, you know what we should do? We should all go and try and get on a bus and see if we can, try and navigate on the bus. But then it was like quickly too much effort because we're like, well, I don't know. Do they take cash? Do you got to get like a bus ticket? Like we all walk in with like, $11, and then we're embarrassed because they're like, no, we don't take cash on this bus. So then we decided not to do it because we thought we'd embarrass ourselves trying to take a bus and being complete failures at it when everyone else clearly can do it. Well, I figure if you're in a bigger city, taking a bus is probably the norm. But in Omaha, although it's not a small city, I think it's like, I don't know, top 30 populated cities in the United States or wherever we live. but Omaha's very spread out. So it's I don't know. It's not really necessary to take a bus. I mean, I would rather drive for sure. It would be quite inconvenient actually to take a bus here. Well, we're back over here. We got the stroller going again. I really hope there's not a baby. And now we got purple hair. I like purple hair. If that's her hair, I don't know. It could just be a bag on her head. I'm not sure on that one. That one's interesting. Oh, got another character seems to be stuck in the entryway. Oh, we're getting back over to that one. This guy's got everyone's foot is injured here, right? Everyone's got an injured foot here. There's a lot of limping going on. Oh, we're back to this lady. She's found a railing to hang on to. Finally, she's still hanging on to the right. Yeah. Well, Robert, I wouldn't say that. Just J-Hip. Actually, my family, we lived in a trailer house when I was first born. But we lived by ourselves. It wasn't a trailer park. It was a trailer home that was next to a church. And my dad used to drive the bus, and he would pick people up for church in the morning. And then we stayed in the trailer for free. My dad also worked as a mechanic, but we would clean the church every single week for church functions. Well, my folks would. I mean, I was like 3 or something like that, or 4. But I would help, I guess, if you call it help. But yeah, it was. So no, I did live in a trailer home for a short time. But I think when I was 4 or 5, my folks bought their house, their very first house, for a whopping total of 30 $9,000. I mean, I'm sure the house is probably worth, several $100,000 now. But yes, that was like $39,000. It was crazy. But yes, we from there. No, it was a very nice part of town in the suburbs of Omaha. We didn't have anything like this where I grew up. No, I mean within miles, but not within walking distance for me. No way. Yeah, we didn't. No, we could safely ride our bikes outside until the streetlights came on, and there was never any worries. Lainey girl still doing. She really favors the right side. She might have worked out her left side abs yesterday, and today she's working out her right side abs. So that's interesting. Yeah, audio. She has something to hold on to. So yay, we're all excited. Oh, we have one of those plastic straw bendy straw buses. Those are interesting. The bendy straw buses. I like that. I would like to see bendy straw buses here. If only we had them. I bet you Bendy guy who was right behind the bus, I bet you he got that from looking at the Bendy straw bus. He was like, I can do that too. And that's where he got it from. Hey, we got a normal guy, Norm. And it looks like maybe the cleaning crew is showing up here. We got a couple orange shirts that might be the cleaning crew that are showing up. I think they start at 10 a.m., so we're getting close, about 13 minutes away from cleaning time, because it's almost 9 a.m. here. This is kind of what's embarrassing, is that just J-Hip knows when it's cleaning time. So I've put in my time on this channel that I know when it's typically cleaning time at the Kensington station. So that might be kind of embarrassing for me. Oh, I see. Am I not right or what? I think this is cleaning crew guy getting ready to start. 10 a.m. on the East Coast. We are getting ready to clean up the Kensington station. Look at that, just like clockwork. Just J-Hip won't let you down. I know what's going on around here. I'm in the know. The mayor texts me all the time. He's like, Jay, we're getting ready for cleaning time. Put it up so you can show we're all cleaned up. It's an accordion bus. I wonder if when it stops, it kind of scrunches together and makes noises. That would be delightful. I would like that. That would be interesting. Well, let's see at 10 if we get a little cleanup time. I'm probably gonna shut her down here in about 10 minutes or so. I tell you what though, folks, tonight I'm not waiting till 9:30. We're gonna go live at 8:30, okay? Because 9:30. Well, we went until like 2 in the morning. It was, I think we went till 1:30, almost 2 in the morning. I was just like, no. And then I overslept Rosalind's stream, and I felt like garbage because I did that. And I think I woke up like 30 minutes before my own stream. I'm like, gosh dang, I need to start a little bit earlier on Friday so I can get in both of my streams on Saturday. When you sit on the seats inside the accordion section, it gets a bit freaky the first time. I can only imagine. Oh man, we're getting back over to Angle Girl, 45-degree Angle Girl. She's working on her abs. Purple hair girl still keeping an eye on the stroller. Probably feeding a baby in there. Looks like she's got an umbrella out, so that's good. This is not good. I tell you what, if I ever visit Kensington Station in my lifetime, the first thing I'm doing on live cameras, I'm stealing that green cone. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm putting it in my home as a trophy. Oh, look at Leanie Girl. She is full leaned onto the thing, so she's nice and safe now. We don't have to worry about her. She's good. Well, hold on, our character's walking up to her. Now I'm saying we might have to worry about her a little bit. Well, this person seems like might be offering her some help. Maybe do you need some help? Do you need to sit down? Well, I don't know. I don't know that we got any help there, but she's back to being active. Back to being active. I like that. We're moving around. Okay, so she's moving pretty good now. They woke her up. Maybe they put a battery in her, a fresh battery in her battery pack. Yeah, that's what she did. She got a fresh battery in her battery pack, and now she can move on. That's all she needed. Somebody needed to give her a C battery, and now she's good to go. I tell you though, those pants do look like they might have been like pooped in. I don't feel good about that. Yeah, they gave her a jump start. Yeah, they gave her a jump. They're like, here you go. Lisa, the C batteries are the ones that the addicts use. They're a little bit bigger, but they have a little bit more power to give you that extra boost when you need it. It was kind of amazing. She went from almost falling over and leaning to just walking off nearly like, look at me, I'm normal. Like how did that happen? Like, that was amazing. The power of the C battery, that'll get you. That'll get you going. It's possible I might be able to get another sponsor, maybe Energizer or Duracell will sponsor this channel as well. And to really promote the C batteries. And then you see that the sales have gone up like 13% once I'm promoting them. All in Philadelphia. And just think, folks, we have a whole night to do this tonight. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. I promise. Just J-Hub never lets you down, do I? And I hope you all hit the like button on your way in or on our way out. I will hit it as well on my way out when it's time. Oh, we got some equipment down there. Maybe we're gonna do a little work on the street. I bet you we're gonna maybe pour a little concrete. See, that would be funny if they did some street work down here and actually poured concrete, because I'd like to see how many people end up stuck in that concrete. Like overnight, they just fall into it and stay there. Like, well, that's it. It'd be funny one night to log in and just see like 6 people laying in some concrete. Like, this is just. And maybe tonight we could try and do bingo correctly, since Jay is a complete failure at everything. Maybe we can give bingo to work tonight. I'll ask Rugu if she can make the stuff and do it for me. Or I think she already has it set up. I think she just needs to send me the link of the one that she made that's correct and right. Look at that mailbox. The most loved mailbox in the world. It's more love than any person could ever have. All that crime built up on the granite queue. Yeah, something tells me that there's probably some bodily fluids there, but I don't know for sure. Well, the cleaning crew's there, but they got 5 minutes till their shift starts. So we got 5 minutes until they have to actually get going. Right now, they're just checking it out, like seeing what the damage is. Like, what do we got this morning? Yep, more of that stuff. More of that stuff. We got more garbage over here. All right, should be an easy day. We'll do what we did yesterday. Yeah, that mailbag is just like a trash bin. I would hate to be that mailman to go open that thing up. It's got just needles and stuff falling out at you. The person who opens that actually also works for the bomb squad and wears one of those big suits, and goes in. I'm going into the mailbox. That would be funny. Yeah, I like that long-haired, red-haired guy. That was interesting. I like it. I like it. Kevlar gloves. Yeah, it's just look at that striped shirt lady. She looks nice. She's heading off to work. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, that guy just found something on the ground. He was like, look at that. I got this thing. Part of a cigarette butt. He's gonna you see me running, keep up. Yeah, I know. Oh, this guy's gonna attempt to get down the stairs. We'll see if that happens or not. He's doing well. Hold on to the railing, sir. Hang on. Hey, good morning, Debbie Baker. Good morning, Debbie. But not for long, Debbie. I have to get offline in a little bit so I can get ready for tonight's stream because I will have to sleep. but thank you, Debbie Baker. But we're only going for a few more minutes, Debbie, okay? Because Haircut Girl is coming over to cut my hair in a little bit because it's haircut day. And she cuts my hair normally every Thursday at 10 a.m. But this week I asked her if she could push it to Friday. So Haircut Girl Sheila will be over to cut my hair today. She'll drive over here. But you know what? She makes me clean up after myself. She cuts the hair, and then I have to get the broom and I have to sweep up all the clippings. And I'm like, this should be your job. Well, let me just say this. She comes and cleans it up a little bit. She shortens it, down to the scalp again, because I have some hair that grows. But yeah, she comes over and cleans it up a little bit. But yeah, we normally do this every other stupid Dave. Yeah, stupid Dave. But yeah, we do this every other Thursday, and she's been cutting my hair for years. I used to go to the shop, but now she just comes to my house. It's easier that way on me. As you all know, I'm quite the diva. So no, it is easier for her just to drive over here, cut my hair, I've discovered. I would highly suggest that. It looked like Vomit got a haircut too, and I like that because I think I'm helping improve him a little bit because, I made fun of him, and now it looks like he's like, you know what, I'm going to start getting some haircuts. I'm going to do what just J-Hip does, and every other Thursday, I'm going to get my haircut too. And so, in a way, I'm kind of giving him like a little self-help, but yeah. No, Dwayne, Rosalind does not cut my hair. No. then I'd have shaved hamster panty clippings on my head. That wouldn't be good. You know how she would be. Faves, J-Hip is a character. Okay, I have my own thing going on. Where I have a pretty bad OCD. And if I don't get my hair cut, I have a fear I would miss a spot, and then I would go into work and people would call me like, I don't know, scraps or something or whatever, because I have all these little streaks of hair or something that I missed. I'm too self-conscious to do it myself, and I feel much more comfortable. And I don't have a degree. Faves, I have not received proper training to even cut my hair. You have to go to schooling for that, and I think it's against the law. I don't know, but I think you do have to have some sort of schooling involved to do that, or a certificate. And I don't, so I'm not taking any chances. I'm not Dick Lickman. I'm not okay going to prison over this type of stuff. You're not going to see me cutting a tag off my pillowcases. Oh no. It won't happen on my end. Nope, I'm keeping it safe in just J-Hip's world. but no, I'm a creature of habit. And yes, during COVID, I was freaked out because I couldn't get my hair cut. And that's when Sheila started coming to my house to cut my hair because I was having real freak out sessions. I'm like, no, it's Thursday. We get haircuts on Thursday. Debbie, I'm going to start tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time, a little earlier so you don't have to stay awake forever. So we'll be starting at 8:30 tonight, and I'm also going to do 8:30 on Saturday night for members only. So yeah, both nights we're going to do 8:30, and then also Debbie, I'm doing 12:30 afternoon on Saturday. We'll go right back into what the hells and do some more what the hell's coverage. It'll be a good time, I promise, and hopefully Star will be with me if she's not mad at me. So we'll see what happens. Looks like the cleaning crew is really getting going here. They're about ready to step it up. But yes, tonight we're going to go at 8:30. This was a fun hangout this morning. It is 9, so I don't have to go kind of prep. I cut 8 inches off my hair every year, and it's still long. Well, yeah, she only cuts about very small portion off my head, but I like to feel clean and crisp. Let's put it that way. But thank you all for hopping in with me on a Friday morning stream. Just a fun little hangout. I'll be back tonight. I promise it's going to be fun. It always is. And Star will probably be here. Maybe some other guests. Maybe Roe will hop on with me. I don't know. Anything can happen. But yeah, we'll have some fun. So I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with me. And I will see you later. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Debbie, Faves, Audio, Kevin, Lisa, Hines, everybody. D-Wayne, Rap, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back tonight. I promise you all. And I will see you. Have a safe Friday until tonight. All right. Have a good day, everyone.